Hello everyone, Angelo here, Hollywood filmmaker. I'm in my Hollywood apartment, my $3,000 a month studio, and we have a shared bathroom with the rest of the tenants. There's one toilet and one shower. I'm just kidding, no. It is expensive, but it's not $3,000 a month. It's $875 a month. I've made some changes around here and everyone needs to know. This is going to be one of those big announcement videos coming back after a while. Hey everyone, there's going to be a lot of changes on my channel. Just want to make sure you're used to this because, a lot of people are used to the way things were, and if things change, I want to make sure people understand the changes and are used to that. I just want to explain because you may be expecting something the same. Why do people even do that? Anyways, hey, no worries if you do. No, I got no problems with you. First of all, I've been working a ton on my screenwriting. Always could do more, goofing around a little bit too much online, but making a lot of progress on stuff. It's really great. I love it. It's like weirdly the most like effortless thing to do, but it takes a ton of effort. What I mean by that is it's almost like trying to be weightless or like flying. Like you cannot deviate from your course, or a small deviation will get you to crash. But if you just, maintain a certain stillness and movement, you will, uh, stay afloat in the air. My right arm has been killing me like nothing lately. I don't know what's going on. I've had this impingement for months in my shoulders. It's been getting better and better. And then the last 2 nights lying on my back in my bed, my neck, it's like a pinched nerve or something. It hurts so much lying down, and it goes down my right shoulder blade. It got better throughout the day yesterday, and then same thing last night. It hurt, but not as bad as yesterday, and now it's hurting again. And sitting at my chair here, that's not my chair, that's a tissue box. My chair, I've been trying to adjust it to the right. Here, let me grab it. I can't move it to the right, like just the right tilt angle and stuff. I've got all the levers down there. I've got levers down there, levers out there. The writing's going great, and we're coming to the end of a workshop where we're going to have our work reviewed. So I really want to be on top of everything so that it's not like we're pass or fail. It's just a workshop. Like it's there for your benefit. Like you take what you've learned and what our teacher helps us with at this last evaluation on this work we're doing, and then take it and rework your material. Also, I did something else kind of foolish, spent a bunch of money. I got to start seriously saving money, but thank goodness I do have a lot of money saved, but a lot being very relative, but for me anyways. But I've got to stop spending so much. I'm not eating out. I'm trying to conserve on my food. I tried looking up another one of these meal buying things online. It wouldn't even save me money, probably not, so I'm still going to stores. My arm hurts like nothing else. That shoulder blade, right shoulder blade. I sound like Steve Brule. Your shoulder blade. I have my massage gun I've been using. I've been doing hanging exercises on this. Okay, so I may as well reveal this. There have been some changes around here. There's Harold Lloyd hanging from the clock tower in Safety Last. There's a poster of Fight Club, and it's pretty dark. It's pretty. I never really noticed this, but still beautiful. And I know that's hopelessly immature. Oh, look, one of the most iconic images of film. I don't know how exactly well known, but to have a Fight Club poster, a 36-year-old Virginian, because I'm from Virginia, having that, I know it seems hopelessly immature. There's a reason for that. It's not immature, but I very much understand why it seems totally immature. But let me first show you even more to give you just to judge me on, and then I'll show you how foolish it is to judge me. Look at this. More David Fincher posters. My effing arm hurts. So there's another Fight Club poster. Beautiful print, a beautiful artwork. I love that pink. Well, hold on. I can't flip the camera while I'm filming. that pink coming up from Marla Singer's cigarette. Amazing. I love the little abstract stuff, the hair kind of going all fuzzy and nutty up there. Marla's hair kind of going a little bit like out of reality, and then you got these streaks of color here. My right arm hurts. And then this very minimalist social network poster. And I know it sounds hopeless, or it looks hopelessly immature. That's all I can think. But yet, it is not. I don't think it is. Because I've been engaged in so much screenwriting lately, and I've been getting better and better at the discipline of it. Not perfect at it, but I'm getting there. Where I turn off the internet, I turn off my phone. Turning off my phone turned out to be a detriment the other day because one of my roommates was trying to get in, and I didn't realize that. And then somebody was texting me about it. I did not see the text until the next day. The guy we rent from, he fixed the door so that, anyways, there's not as much of an issue there. The lock was kind of, I don't know what the issue was, but the lock was messed up. My back is cracking so much too. There's the reason for these posters is very specific. I love having them, but that's not the reason why. The reason why, go even deeper, why do I love them? These movies live so much in my imagination and the writers of them. I've now gotten to take the Screenwriting Toolkit, which is a writing course from the writer of Fight Club, Jim Uhls, and I happened to meet him at a film festival. I must have seemed like a total nerd. He seems like a real no-nonsense guy, and I wanted to be like, oh, look, I'm not being a fanboy, just want to say hi. No, I'm not trying to ask for advice. I realized he was nice, but he said, have you ever made any movies before? And I said, oh, no, it's just worked on productions. I didn't even think to say, oh, yeah, I've made like short films and stuff online, but it doesn't matter. I was answering on my feet, and I didn't have my answers prepared. I told him about my writing workshop, and he said keep writing from like a distance of like 30 feet away when he was across the street, like going to his car. And I was like, okay, nice to meet you. I'll go back to my car over here. And anyway, so him, Harold Lloyd, and this is, I believe, also a Hal Roach production. It may have been, what's his name, Sam Taylor? Sam Newman? I can't remember the name now of the guy who directed a lot of Harold Lloyd's films, but Hal Roach, was a big creator of them as well. Harold Lloyd looms so large in my imagination. And I love so much about The Social Network and Aaron Sorkin's writing. And to me, the reason I got these posters, it was something about, first of all, the blank wall kind of driving me crazy. It was something about, I got to check the time because I got class today. Okay, class in 15 minutes. Wanting to be a writer so bad, wanting to have that writing in me. And what does that mean, writing in me? I don't know how to explain it. To just have the skill in me, not just the skill, the dedication, that feeling, like I said, of how when I write, it feels like this effortless thing that takes a lot of effort, almost like Coyote, like what's his name, Coyote Ugly? No, Wile E. Coyote. I saw an interview with the writer of Coyote Ugly. By the way, the Dialogue series. Awesome series on YouTube. I cannot believe this. Michael DeLuca, and I think his name is Joe Fernandez, do these interviews. It's mostly Mike DeLuca, who is a producer. I believe he's still a producer, but or works in some kind of executive capacity on movies. He was a producer at New Line for a while. He was one of the producers. I was in Seven and Dark City, two of my favorite movies. He does this interview series, and it was created by, what's his name? Alex? Can't remember his last name. I have it written down. These amazing, beautiful interviews with screenwriters, including Callie Corey, Jim Uhls, David Goyer. I'm going to mess up the other names of some of them if I try and say them. Nia Vardalos. And they're like 90-minute interviews that go into a lot of detail about how they write, what they write. And it's this beautiful, amazing set where it's like this dark, almost like, I don't know what you would, it looks like this sort of vaguely Art Deco-ish corporate lobby or something, lounge area where there's these big windows in the back where you see out into the night, where you don't see out into the night, it's dark. I just love this set, and it's just like almost like this big sort of lobby area where you have all this space behind them, and to me, it's like that's like room to dream. Wonderful interviews he did somewhere around 2007. I can tell from the movies when they were released that they're talking about, and they're like, yeah, I have this movie coming up, and it came out in like 2007 or 8, so somewhere around then. Amazing interviews. I love these so much, and I'm just so pleased at like how much effort and thought they put into this, into doing interviews with screenwriters. That is another thing I do to want to have the writing in me. And literally, these posters, it's almost like as if screenwriting was something that could pass through the air or something. Not even the air. I don't know how to describe it. Just, it could be in me. It somehow penetrates me. I want to be penetrated. And it just somehow, to me, it makes me feel like the writing is right here. Like, these are the movies, like this is all possible, this can happen. I also like things being slightly abstract. I found some other posters, like I don't want it to be just a frame from the movie for the most part. I like that it's, this looks like a frame from the movie and they maybe matted out everything, but then they took the equation Eduardo wrote in the window, the dorm room window. Okay, the safety last thing, that is a frame from the movie, most likely, but it's also an abstraction because it's black and white. And anyways, to me, it's just like I was so desperate to feel like these movies are right here in me. The writing, the skill is in me, that I wanted to have these here. And I wanted to be, for them to like be real and be here. I don't even have any DVDs, any movies sitting around here. My shelves are completely filled with paper towels and toilet paper. And hemorrhoid cream. I just want like these things to be around me, to be near me. So I spent too much money. I also have an order coming in of I don't know how to pronounce his name exactly, the Polish artist, something like Zdzisław Beksinski. That's not the correct pronunciation. Last name might be closer to correct, but he did these like apocalyptic dark fantasy scenarios that are beautiful, a lot of oil paintings, and then he did other mediums, but I ordered a pack of those, so I'm waiting for those to come. Those may take a while, but there's a pack of like the best 5 or 6 best ones from last year that his website has. So anyways, it was great for me to have these because I love something about like, okay, if I'm going to be in my imagination, I have to, in a way, it was almost like I'm lying if I don't have my imagination up on the walls. In a way, like I have to walk the walk, and somehow having this stuff, it just makes it, I don't know how to describe it. I don't quite have the right words to describe it. It just makes it in me. And it sounds so weird. I know. What does it mean? The writing is in me. It's hard to describe unless, I didn't even have this feeling a year ago or 2 years ago where I'm feeling like I'm doing this effortless thing. Again, that takes a lot of effort to be effortless, because you have to be loose and relaxed, and you have to do a lot to sharpen your skills, and you have to keep pushing yourself beyond what's comfortable, and yet you have to be comfortable in being uncomfortable. Every time I write, I have to loosen this grip that says what I write has to be good, or it has to be perfect, because inevitably everything good has come out of something that it wasn't even necessarily bad. It was just on the way to being good. It was there, and it wasn't in the way, it was just on the way. It was part of the way. So anyways, my arm is hurting like crazy. What helps in a way, and it cracks my back so much, like if I can show here, like put my shoulders back like this, head straight back, doing push-ups of a certain, like keeping my body straight as I do push-ups, and head tilted back. I'm doing a lot of push-ups. I can sort of do burpees now, but I have to be careful not to extend my arms too far. That hurts, just doing this to my shoulders. So like when I'm doing a burpee and I'm launching myself up off the ground, otherwise it'll hurt my shoulders. So That's really annoying. So trying to figure all that out. But anyways, I really, really wanted to make more videos lately. Gonna try, but this is it's just something about it. And like when I write something and I think I've come up with something, that it's not just coming up with an idea. I don't care about just coming up with an idea. It's that I've used a process that has integrity, that is sound, that works, and I realized I'm experiencing being a writer. It's not about just the one idea. I don't want to have just great ideas and miss out on the work. Otherwise it's worthless. It's not fun. I want to do all the work. And so literally I'll just walk around like trying to like scoop in the ideas to me, or the writing in me, like, yes, I just want to experience this. I know that sounds hopeless, hopefully, but I'm Joe Biden's husband. I know that sounds hopelessly self-absorbed too. Look, I don't do it out with everybody. I don't even tell most people. I tell hardly anyone outside of this room what goes on in here. And I don't know what I got to do for my shoulder. Maybe see a physical therapist, in field hospital, in vitro fertilist on my shoulder. Give me some IVF on my shoulder. And that was so dumb. I have to go. I have to get ready for class. It's all going to be online. But oh yeah, I forgot there are no comments now. I was going to swipe to see comments, but thanks for watching, everyone. Oh, gotta get this shoulder straightened out, but stay tuned. And you know, when I have a movie written, and or multiple movies written and getting released, all these videos, there'll be something people can watch as an insight into, you know, what a writer did. I know that sounds so self-absorbed and stuff, but look, if it doesn't happen, it just means I was a failure. That's all, but I tried. So anyways, got to get going. Thanks for watching. Bye.